Yo, how is everybody? We're back, and we're gonna keep on keeping on with that Gator. I think we need to touch up a little bit of roughness and start on the diffuse. And then AO should be mostly taken care of, normal should be taken care of. Maybe a little bit of subsurface scattering in case we want to do a still render. And I don't know. A couple little bits I might want to add. I was thinking about it. Some like liver spots on the arms, veins, but that's not too bad, and it's isolated to one area, so I'm not worried. Some of it I think is really good. So like around these scales, I think we can do a different roughness. Actually, I was thinking about it. We did specifically do like a tile outline roughness, so we'll have to pull that out. Yeah, I'm happy to be like over the hump with this one. Yeah, so like we need extra roughness right around the edges, along with having scales being a little harder than the leather in between them. And we can even bring that closer together a little bit. Also, this is my biggest problem. This armpit be way too shiny. Okay. So yeah, we'll dig into that. So I hope everyone's doing well. Yo, grimy. Thanks for the lurk. Hope you're doing good. If you're not sick. Oh man, I have you all the way down. Thanks, yo. Appreciate it. Hey, Robotech. How are you? How's your day going? Where does that shininess even come from? So it just gets really dark. Is it just this? Mm-hmm. It's this one. Ooh, so yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. Hope your snacks are doing good. Okay, so this part right here just needs to be a little bit more limited. You're well? Snake is fine? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Not too bad, just like, oh man, yesterday was a pain in the butt and just added more errands that I have to do later in the week. Sometime, I don't know, to find some time in my life to get more stuff done. Okay, shiny armpits, maybe not the best look. What if this is actually add? We just need to like blur a little bit around there. We just need to bring them closer together. Am I stuck on this? Because it doesn't look like it should be that much shinier here. I don't see like a huge color step. Unless it's only on one side. Okay, so it's here. Where did that come from? Or has it been there the whole time? It's like a weird shadow. Everything might have it. It's a little weird. That one should be fine. What about you? Okay, I can see why for some reason that's a little bit darker. Those look fine. That looks fine. Might just be this one. See if we hit random on it. If we can get a better pattern or if it messed everything up. Do we have a more even? Okay. Okay. That's better. Now we can bring them back together without being interrupted by that weird underlying issue. Okay. Not too bad. Should this one actually be subtract? I think I might have it mixed up. Where we at? Should one be inverted? There it is. Should break up the bottoms with some extra little ones. Should be a kind of dexterous area, right? Yo, Tony, how are you? What are you up to today? Anything cool? Okay, so we got arms looking fine. Okay with a lot of it. Mouth should probably happen, right? So wherever we have a head isolation, let's grab that. Where? Here. It's like this. Do I do maybe all of that, and then we grab ambient occlusion? There we go. Okay, so that's the mouth. Then we can hit it with 2 levels to get what we need. Rendering facades. Ooh, facades. That's fun. How are they coming? Do you do them all sunny? Do you ever do like, here's a nice stormy day. Okay, so the collapse, hello, collapse. Bring these a little bit closer and we'll drag this to front. Blend and blend. There, and then, well, we're probably gonna want to do the base. Wait, let's start with the top, because we can put the base. I think it's easier to swap the base. Probably. Maybe. I don't know, we'll do it, we'll regret later. Okay, we're gonna start with bright, ugly, red. Terror Croc. And then roughness. Low. And height. I don't know that we need to do much with height, actually. Maybe give it like a, oh, maybe a blue noise for the tongue. Okay, then we blend this. Let's just try the HSL. Starts on Discord? Ooh, let's check him. Sorry, a little spacey. Definitely, I need to get this done. Ooh. Oh, that looks so good. I like. Such a cool design. It's like a little Pee-wee's Playhouse. But, you know, adult and serious and stuff. But, oh man, I like this. It's like a PlayStation attached to your house. The texture here is really cool. I wonder if it becomes hard to clean. Because all the undercuts and stuff. But it's the whole design. I like it. I really like it. Here's another one. I dig it. Very inviting. Also seems pretty convenient. Just like drive in and walk in your house. And if that's what the future looks like, I'm fine with it. Future's pretty cool. So reform? Okay. So it's already based off of an existing house. You're just changing it up a bit. I mean, then you did extra good because it looks so nice. Because it isn't at. It's more or less like the only job, right? Okay, let's try that. With this. I think we do opposite of ambient occlusion. Okay, so wherever this is, we use that coloration. Something like that. Quick auto levels. And then you go this here. Leave that there. We'll make this one just a little bit less shiny. Oh, this needs some sort of there we go, direction to it. Okay, I mean it's varied. To invert this one. This also means we need to remask it. So put that in the top, put this in the bottom. Good enough for me for now. I don't know how open its mouth is going to be. Like it should be closed, right? Most of the time. It's better than the actual situation. This is facade try number 4. Oof, okay, that's harsh. Hopefully there weren't big changes. Number 5 will come sooner. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. Did they not really know what they want? Or did they know what they want and then they saw it and they were like, maybe not? Oh, some of the mouth gets cut. Oh well. That would happen sometimes. Okay, tail. You look like you might be tail. I need... Oh wow, there's a lot. Wait, these say feet. Did I reuse these for feet? Are these actually... Yeah, those are feet. This tail over here. Not too far from where it should be. Okay, that definitely has a tail. Where'd you come from? Mm-hmm. Okay, make a little back up, then we... Wait, that's Gator back. Do we not need any of this? We're not using any of that. Okay, whatever. If we don't use it, we don't use it, and we can duplicate a much smaller path. So I don't know about the levels, but we need this, this, and probably the mirror. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Okay, so this one backspace. I'll just collapse this to do a big chain. That's that much. Okay, and then there's a multi-warp that needs to line up with it. And then straighten. Okay, cool. So all of this of all this and line it up. Okay, hopefully this looks good. I think we still need a mask to apply it. Where's that actually get applied? Let me try it here. Yeah, that's our mask. Oh, of course, that's not quite the right input. I'll have to try a couple of them. Because I made a couple. Okay, we'll also have to make a mask that's like just the tail. No. If we grab a levels and we grab this, I don't know if this is going to survive because the new pattern we need to actually use might not have the full range that we need. Wait, I don't like it. Just dig. There might be one that's just a tail. That one's just the tail. I think we're going to want to subtract whatever we do. Subtract. Add. Then just try these ones. I don't remember which one's which. Okay, need to invert. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, not the amount that we do, we just lower. Kind of like it. I think there's something about maybe putting kind of like a fuller, a nice indent ridge on the back. That could be cool. Wonder if we should do that for, yeah, probably for legs. Wherever else we did that. This one. Yeah, around the toes, this should make it look amazing. I hope. Because first it only goes on feet. I guess back feet for now. Front feet actually have a little bit of that happening already. Okay, what's the last one? Alright, back up the levels. Let's see what we can actually do. We're restricting it a bit. That would be cool if it lined up. Okay, forgot the mirror, that's on me. Okay. Gotta remind myself what I just did, of course. Okay, 0.4-ish. Add. Invert. Yeah, that's the one. Yo, zombie. How are you? What are you up to today? Okay, yeah, some like random shiny bits. I don't mind if it's a little cluttered. Need it to be shinier. No one's gonna see the underneath, right? So I could also just lighten it. I like that. I love it. Okay, yeah, that feels right. Whatever, we'll leave it. Oh, that feels close. Now maybe just belly color or something. Maybe some stripes. Hi zombie. Don't know if you heard me, but hello. How are you? What are you up to today? Do anything cool? I feel like Gator's finally coming together. Might even get a rig done today. Oh yeah, that's what a Gator in your apartment would look like. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the only other question, we need to do eyes because we completely forgot about those. We need to do hands. I want to artificially buff these holes with artificial occlusion, artificial ambient occlusion. Oh, that's pretty good. Then you have belly. That's mouth. I just want to throw something in. And then, I don't know, we do it in some places or where the roughness is the highest, we'll just like put that light color in between all the scales. Like dirt cling to rougher bits. That's the color. It's a little bit in shadow. be like an albino gator. Looking good? Give him googly eyes? We could do that. Problem is I didn't even bring the orbs. Wait, and I'm now like, what happened here? I know this was working. I know I spent time getting this working properly. Where did the... Cursed. It's cursed. The cursed gator with the tear ducts that don't work. Okay, so this also needs to be just on the underside. Oh, hello, tab, RGB. Split. Select. Yeah, pretty much that. Okay, cool. Gator's done. Maybe we'll put some stripes on him. Maybe. Give him big googly eyes and place them above the error. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Good idea. I'll just stick dinner plates that wobble. Yeah, I like it. So I think I like that. I don't think I want to add anything else to it. Okay, we kind of have to get claws, and maybe this is the first place we actually get to use this. Our thickness. We'll find the smallest thickness. And then we'll probably have to subtract the fingers. Actually, this should happen somewhere else. Never mind. Hold on. Gonna get confused. Well, the other thing's gonna be confused too. Okay, most of these are new layers that don't relate to anything else, so we put them in a new place so they don't line up with anything else. It's almost too smart. grimy blast in my ears. Text looks way more detailed somehow compared to your previous 2 to 3 models. Well, I definitely spent probably 2 to 3 times the amount of time on it. Getting it actually to be way more specific to the model. So thank you, I appreciate your noticing. It means a lot to me. But man, the enemies I make at the end of the game are going to look so much better than the ones I started with. Those arms look so interesting. Like they were burnt or something. Kind of like it. I think the arms specifically, I might just color shift and see if I can get it to go to that bluish tint or purplish tint that I was thinking about. I like the color areas. Kind of cool. But the one problem is that we need to change this to actually go a little bit further. How is that what got baked? Okay, you know what? That's enough. Enough. There's a little color there. We can also do like, I don't know, I'm colorblind. This is where it kind of hurts me. Is there more reddish and pit-like areas? Hmm. Hmm. What else am I missing? I'm thinking maybe spots on the arms, but it's been terrible. Let's see the arms without them totally collapsed. I don't know. I could What happens if this isn't on? That could be kind of interesting. This we just need to cut off. Like that, unless we added in a little bit. Otherwise, try out just putting a dash of it on the hands. Oh, maybe we just do the hands in a blue purple. Maybe that'll be a happy accident. Not quite the sickly color I was looking for, but oops. That's what I meant. Okay, go top, lower contrast. Your instability problems that you had this week? Completely installed Windows Fresh yesterday. Ooh, how is the fresh install? I want to keep doing layers of this. Try and get that depth. I don't know what kind of depth it is exactly, but yeah, I'm going for it. Hmm. You idiot, just noticed that you played around with your RAM settings. Oh my. Okay, wait, what do you do with your RAM settings? Yeah, alright. We're gonna try to do a dirt pass. Based off of doing histogram select on this. Oh, oops. Like highest roughness. Okay, this is the dirt that sticks, and then maybe we'll do a dirt pass over it, but maybe not. No saturation, a little bit of value. No saturation. Yo, word of the day. Control. You know, I set them up in like half an hour maybe when I was first doing it. All of a sudden, that's the first time I think that's popped up, and it seems weird. Control. It's a UI thing, though, right? Or controller? Character controller? I don't know. Wait, so you said from 1.5 volts to 1.3 because 1.4 felt a bit much? It was not. Verb? Sounds good. So everything back under control after your life curve fall yesterday? Nah, not quite. Not quite. Just like another thing on my plate that, yeah. No. If the things that got piled on my plate were as easy to take off my plate as it was for someone to put them on, it wouldn't be a problem, right? But it'll iron out soon enough, I think. We all need control. Cue Mr. Roboto. Domo arigato for the reference that I understand. For helping me escape just when I needed you. Thank you. Where did those come from? This came from this. This is roughness. Maybe roughness graph referenced by lowest height points? Or maybe that's the only one we need. Maybe with this generous levels. Okay, now they need to work together. Mm-hmm. Okay, this puts it barely anywhere. Such a good song? Yes. It really is. Gears looking cool? Thank you. How are you, Pixel Anatomist? What are you up to today? How is your node and plugin stuff going? I kind of like that. It's not even in the places I want. I need to add this in specifically. We can add it in here. Just need to get that color available. So pop that in there and then mask it. Tried to convince ChatGPT to rewrite the lyrics for you. Didn't quite work out. Oh, I'm sorry. ChatGPT can be cool. So I was poking some contract stuff with ChatGPT just to see what it did. It's kind of a pleasant experience, and I'm afraid to go to my lawyer and be like, "Hey, so I was talking to a computer about your job." Anywho. We'll see, because you know I have no assurance that it's actually a good result. I just feel like it's good results for reasons. Doing okay. Still pretty far from getting anything to work in C++. Gotta learn about how it works. Yeah, that makes sense. I was poking a little bit of the Twitch API yesterday, and man, am I not great at that. That is tricky. Yeah. Anyway, I'll either figure it out or I won't. Okay, like that. Now this should be one other place. I'll just daisy chain these in the most awkward way possible. Hope this looks good. Need this, then we need to mask it by the tail. But just the tail, I think. there, that in there. Oh, and it looks bad. It could maybe grow on me. Oh, it just feels like everything else wants that treatment too, though. And that's work I don't want to do. Most tutorials tell you to use CMake build. Use CMake build the my API, but you have no idea how to use it yet. Yeah, making builds of libraries that you need to use is kind of like a thing that I have to stop and I have to ask myself, is this really what I want to be doing? I could be spending my time on something that I'm way more comfortable with. Just to be real about it. Yeah. Man. But yeah, I get over myself when it's important. Your wireless keyboard's communicating? Hi, wireless keyboard. You got this thing called a Cintiq to attach a keyboard to your Cintiq. But it keeps slipping off. That's kind of cool. Actually, let me look that up. Seems really interesting. Cintiq, like the wood? Oh, it's like a thing that attaches to other things? In tweak? Okay. Okay, this is kind of cool. But then, so it's at the top. I think I would want it just on the bottom. Can it go on the bottom too? Seems fancy. Cool. Yeah, if it works, I might be interested. Because, yeah, getting back pain from using a keyboard with a tablet is like a very real thing. I think the guy that made it said that his tests to put it on the bottom didn't work out so well. That makes sense. It would need some decent support. I wonder if I can median. Oh my god, stop jumping. A median blur. High pass. Oh, oh, you want lower radius. That's fun. Do this one for height. Okay, and then we use the select to get the lowest points. Okay, and then maybe auto levels. Okay, let's see what's happening here. I'm intrigued to try it. Just want to see what this one looks like first. Under similar conditions, that's I don't know. Let's do another one because more layers is always good, right? Okay. And okay. Yeah, they're both kind of good. Again, let's just layers. How you do it with paint. Make things look good. Lots of layers. And when they don't fully match up, that's even better. Oh, it makes it so much more leathery. Could probably do more of this if we cut out the specific tail stuff. The face is also kind of aggressive. Hey, Toast, how are you? Here for a rootin' tootin' time? Maybe. What does that entail? I'm looking fab, baby. Thank you, thank you. My wife got me this. I love this sweatshirt. Sweater? Jumper? Depending on where you're from. Crew neck? Not gonna lie, I heard crew neck for the first time like 2 years ago. Found out that it was I don't like a better fit sweater. Society's weird. It just keeps going, and then when you're like, what happened here? Everyone's like, it's always been that way. You're like, dude, why did they gaslight us? Waiting for feedback on your last project of the month? Ooh. Hope we get paid. Man, payday's nice, isn't it? Almost your birthday. Well, happy almost birthday. Start to drink and eat barbecue? Sounds like a time. And for my birthday, I want other people to choose what we do. Don't drag me through some weird stuff, but you know, I am not looking for extra pressures on the day of my birth. Okay, this tail bit sucks. How do... Okay, I know I made a better tail somewhere, but you know, maybe I have to just do it again. Grab it, you. We're looking for... See? How about this one? Kind of subpar. You. Okay, what the... Okay, maybe a lot of this needs just one little mask. Just one little one, facing direction probably. Just like that. Down. Maybe go with the bottom mixed with the back. I'll take it. It reads, it bleeds, it only has a little bit of a... Oh, I gotta figure that out. What's my, we don't talk about vices here. Try and stay away from it. Probably a shopaholic if I'm being honest. A little retail therapy has always soothed my soul. The quadruple dollar sign is exciting. I mean, I assume you put them there on purpose. It's totally exciting. Well, I support you in many things, but maybe you should find a safer bet. Could pay off your credit card? You won't, but you could? I mean, it doesn't hurt every once in a while to just, you know, fill in some of that hole you've been digging. Can you cash 10K? I'll know. Thanks. Think you fixed your keyboard? Hopefully it stays there. Sounds good. Yeah, hopefully it does. That is an interesting idea. Can you reach it easily, or is your arm like, you know, like hovering? No, kind of like up a little bit while you're doing things. Because I assume that would give you the like middle of the back thing, which I hate. I'm so prone to it. Honestly, I'm just so over it. Hmm. Okay, wait, I think I see. Need one more weird blend where we take... I don't know if this is gonna work. Another way to get this, but I don't want to do it. You can't make me. That works. That's it. That was the hope and dream. Let me just swap that. I recommend trying a Le Fin du Monde, if you can find one. It's the best beer in the world, or at least that you have tried so far. Hmm. I mean, a beer called The End of the World? I'm understanding that correctly? I would hope it's good. Not a big beer drinker? Or drinker in general? Thinking sake to stay on theme? Hmm. Sake is interesting. Hey, check it out though. They sell it at your local Total Wine. Oh man, society. Just, I'm gonna cry. We just need this one little bit. Okay, let's try this a little bit smaller. Hmm. Okay, this one. Try this, try this. Okay, try to subtract. Yes, no seam. Perfect. It doesn't taste like beer. You get lots of spices in it, but it's 9%, so you only need one. Yeah, that's pretty high. How many small batch beers made by mountain dwelling monks have you tried? I don't even know. Do they advertise that? Is that a selling point? I mean, I don't know if you should be this close to it exactly. See where else we can put a gator. Oh, that kills everything. I just feel like everything should just be shinier. Which we can do. I think. It's closer. I don't love the dirty face. We might clean that up a little bit. Sorry, I'm losing it. We tried a spruce tip beer from Alaska one time. It was the worst one ever. Tasted like drinking a pine cone. Yeah, sometimes just beverages should stay in their lane. Christmas tree flavored tea? That could be interesting though. I feel like tea gets away with some very interesting flavors. Why would anyone make something like that? But you bought it, so you forced yourself to drink them all? Yeah, I went for a smoky tea once that legit was like drinking a campfire. I yeah, it was interesting. I don't know if I would do it again though. Pinecone sounds nutty though. Yo, if you got like a Nutella kind of flavor in your tea, that would be interesting. Fresh network drivers? If you can finally open your Unity projects on your network share again. Good luck. Oh man, I gotta figure out how to get my VR setup working with my game again. Having this minor issue where I think the new drivers just want to make every camera automatically VR, where they used to just have it on the objects that were, marked to update with head position. But then there's this other thing where, like, if I assume you're on mouse and keyboard, but you don't want to use a screen, you want to use a headset, would still be relevant. That could actually be a feature, not a bug. So I don't know. I could figure that out. But I only went so far before I panicked, and I was like, I'm making changes, and I don't know. I don't know where my destination is. But I think about it first. I think they make beer with THC infused in it now. Now it's legal in your state, but you've never tried that. So like, hops, I guess, are already pretty close plant-wise to cannabinoids in some ways, from what I understand. So like, yeah, I've heard that whatever legal buds they're using to do whatever brewing, it's a little different, but it should be pretty accessible. So that opens a lot up. I had a friend that was reading a book about agriculture, and it just had to like spend an amount of time talking about how cannabis is like one of the most evolved plants. I don't know how it worded it because I didn't read the book, but they were saying that it was like a highly evolved plant because most plants don't get as much cross pollination and crossbreeding and mixing and matching to actually get results. Like, we have a giant corn industry, but if you actually look at stuff, America doesn't really look at taste for corn. They're not looking at nutrition for corn. They're looking for like fast grow times or something. I forget what exactly, but there's a metric that doesn't mean that you're going to get good food. It means that you're going to keep having food, like sustainable food. Cannabis, less so. People are way more experimental and more trials and mixing, and like, yeah, it's one of the things that's grown by human hands the most on Earth. If you're looking at like genetic changing, and I found that really fascinating. But also, like, yeah, obviously all those hippies and botanists are like having a better relationship with plants that they want to grow healthy than like scientists cutting open things and changing their genes and then killing them after a short period of time to see what happens. Sorry, kind of a weird tangent, but Pico Unity VR dev setup works surprisingly well and problem-free, by the way. I mean, one of the problems is like, let's see if we can showcase it easily. A really quick side. Project settings. Here's plugin management. This is 2019. They've changed this a bunch. So there's no OpenXR in plugin providers here. There's Oculus. There's also no Steam, which I think Steam is also on thing. But like, yeah, each one of these you click, it's a checkbox. But if you click it, it's going to stop everything you're doing. It's going to like do a huge big download of a bunch of crap that you don't want. Because you assume it's just like compatibility thing, right? You just click the box and you're going to use a different thing in the code. But no, it downloads a whole bunch of crap for you. And then if you actually go into things, like if you go into the Oculus in the settings, it's like, which plugin would you like us to be running on the back end for your headset? Because they can do that. And I think the options are OpenXR or Oculus. And I think I'm on OpenXR, which is really interesting because there's no OpenXR here. But once it goes through the Oculus software, it is using OpenXR. It's like so dumb. And then also I noticed Steam VR, which I used to need to have open because Steam plugin would be using OpenVR or OpenXR. But also in the settings of Steam, I noticed that it's set to use Oculus plugins. And I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? Why can't I have any of the platforms aligned in any way, shape, or form? Steam wants to use Oculus. Oculus wants to use OpenVR, OpenXR. Unity has been an absolute mess. It handled it really good in the beginning, and then they tried to make it simple, even though it was simple, and they've just ruined it and splattered it into a million different freaking checkboxes that you regret checking immediately. what happened? Like, VR used to be nice, like really kind of easy to work with once you understand the one, like, your room is an object, and then within your room you have yourself, and then yourself you have on a equal parallel plane, you have your controllers and your headset. So you move the room, and that moves everything together, all the tracked stuff, and that's it. You teleport, you move the room. Beautiful, simple. And now it's just like there's a million things and they all have their own plugins, and you can either go and get them or they're going to maybe magically be working. Like, you just use the headset and you're just like, oh, I detect a headset, I'm just going to start messing with your camera. Like, it's such a mess. Is it? Yeah, 2021. It's changed so much. They need to stop changing things. Easy is not continual updates and iteration. Just to be real about it. Like, if you want to keep something simple, you change it as little as you need to, with big spaces between when you do so, with as much backwards compatibility as possible. And I see all of that being dropped off. Did the HoloLens ever come out? HoloLens 2 might be out, but it's... So they announced it, and then they pretty quickly announced, oh, this is supposed to be an enterprise solution. So sorry, all of you consumers that had pre-orders. So that sucked. And then I think they kind of paused doing anything real with the HoloLens 2. I think. I don't know. I'm not an enterprise person. Or I'm not hired to be one right now. They kind of paused everything because they had the billion-dollar military contract to make HoloLens, pretty much HoloLens 2 for the military. And they bumbled that for a long time. And I think just recently, like this week, I saw a news article that it got approved and it wasn't making soldiers nauseous. So, like, good job, Microsoft, for finally doing something. Yeah, very overpriced enterprise version that is cloud locked. You need to be doing everything on the cloud. And they destroyed any capability for you to connect your own, like, Wi-Fi. You can't push any data to it. It's only connected through its own, like, Azure, Microsoft cloud bullshit. It was horrible. HoloLens 1 was cool, but they neutered it. They kept pulling features out of it. And, yeah, amazing they do it with HoloLens 2. It's just like, who's using this? Who finds this valuable? Besides giant companies that I'm sure can pay Microsoft to make the changes they need. Thanks for advice, Toast. Okay, what else do we do? Maybe just clean up the head. I think this might be the only one we really need to cut. Okay, it's one of these. Okay, now I lost it. Which one is it? This one or this one? Need to download Linux Mint for when you start streaming. Ooh, okay. Interesting. There's a Linux kernel for virtual cam output that will let you programmatically zoom your camera in and out, annoyingly. But that sounds funny, but you need a whole OS for that? Okay. Okay. How about that? I think everyone's okay? No one's dying in the background? Okay, hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Hi. Sorry. Got a strawberry. That doesn't sound right. Oh, that wasn't me. Okay. B4L2 loopback? Hmm. Love non-solve in. Yeah, Linux is a thing. It's fun and it can be fast, but it's definitely a task. That makes sense. In a perfect world, it would run in user space, not in kernel space. Yeah, that sounds smart. I agree. I adopt this opinion. Haven't been able to find anything programmable for Windows. Yeah, okay, hold on. If you use OpenCV, you should be able to just have a high-res image, semi-high-res image, that you can like semi-AI, algorithmically, like retarget, zoom, stretch, do anything you want, really. OpenCV is ridiculous. Just gonna put that out there. That's worth looking into. Mint isn't the worst distro. Sure, but like then you also have an OS distribution that you're using just for, you know, like just for that. Is that not weird? I think I like this. What if we go a little bit tighter? I know. Put a curve. So put that in the background. We'll just try to use some of it. It's a little bit too tight. Oh wait, what about that? I feel like I see nothing. Okay, never mind. Oh wait, yeah, the zero opacity. That makes sense. No, that's not what I'm looking for. So just the curve in. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Mess with Ubuntu? I messed with Ubuntu, but I didn't end up doing anything with it. And that's my problem. So I'm like, I don't know if I really want to be messing with Linux because it's like a hobby that I don't really have. It'd be weird to say, but like a hobby I could have, but I think it's just a time sink. And I already have enough time sinks. The arms are a little bit dark. But you can pipe the output as a webcam to use in Stream software. For the OpenCV stuff, you can do, yeah, whatever you want. So like my idea would be if you had like Unity, because that's the program I'm most used to, and you had OpenCV pull in the webcam and then output an image, like draw the image that you're going to zoom in on a plane, then you can have that as a source. So like the camera wouldn't go directly into your streaming app, but it would end up in your streaming app. Yeah, that's a good point. What are your goals? Found this tutorial on how to be a Linux user? You don't know it's this complicated? I'll click it, but who has time for that? Well, I guess it's 2 minutes long. Oh, you got the date for the next LAN party? Nice. Only goal is to control webcam zoom and stream the video output in Streamlabs. Okay. First and only webcam? May I have an idea? Is it better than my wonderful open CV? I don't think anything's better than that idea. I was thinking about doing it myself, to be honest. Because it runs pretty fast, as long as you do a lot of the OpenCV stuff in like a low res. But then you can get that low res to be like up res to get the proper region information. Windows preferred? I mean, at least by me. And by Toast too, yay! Looking into OpenCV right now. It's a little bit complicated, but if you find some of the example stuff, like they already have like face recognition stuff. You can already like stick things to faces pretty easily. OpenCV would be the big guns, but you can do so much with it. It wouldn't only give you zoom. You could also like put money signs over your eyes, or like, I don't know, have things blow out of the top of your head, or I don't know, have weird things spill out of your mouth. Live cam controls are somewhat standardized compared to other cams. Oh, does it have hardware zoom and focus? That's pretty intense. Okay, I like this. I think the only thing I'm really missing is either, do I do eyelids? Look at the eyelids try to happen. Yeah, they're kind of there. And this is being shown off, right? I want these to be deeper. It's like some random stuff over here. Oh, it is good. Okay, we just need to isolate it. Question is, what's the easiest way to do it? Shape with a transform? Maybe? Okay, wait, should I look up the life cam? Is this something I need to know? Is this relevant? I can do it like this, make the eyes deeper. Honestly, might want to just bring this. Come on, be the thing. There it is. This only here. Why don't I see it here though? I had to do it. Okay, not too shabby. If you're ever not satisfied with that cam, you can use any Android phone. They have a way better cams for cheap compared to standard USB. Cable and wireless. That's fancy. That easy to do? There's software. I hate software. Okay, now I feel like it's way too shiny. Might not be. Just a feeling. Face is a little smooth, but you know what? I'm reaching the end of this one. It's good enough. Especially since we live in times when you can get an Android phone for 20 money, or in free learning somewhere. We don't condone that. If you find a phone laying on the ground, please turn it in to the local authorities. Very easy. There's an app for that. Oh, stupid apps. That's what you use for the printer in the beginning? 1080p at 60 FPS is still too expensive in a dedicated webcam. Yeah, it is. feel like for a while there were like 1080p cameras that were they were good. They're fine. And then somehow we degraded to there being like one camera that's a little bit better than that, and everything else being just kind of, I don't know, trash. Droid cam is what you've used? I'll consider that. Maybe we just need a million different views of me. Maybe we could have a redeem if I ever figure out how to do the auth dance. And you could swap what cam view it is. Need a cam that would be good for photogrammetry? I mean, I've gotten good photogrammetry results with, yeah, cell phone cams. As long as you do them correctly. But yeah, best, I guess, is DSLR, so you can make sure that you turn off autofocus and auto white balance, because those can mess up everything. And those can be harder to turn off on a cell phone. But it's usually just having enough overlapping photos that are pretty close to what you're viewing. Okay, am I done? Am I done? The arms are a little weird and they turned a different color. A little confused by that one, actually. We just need to... We cut the arms out? We didn't put those in specific, did we? Your arms. You're also arms. Okay, I think we have to pull the arms. Oh, invert. That's our mask. That's whatever it is. Let me pop that in here. There we go. And if you make enough pics, yeah, kind of true. As long as they're not blurry. Blurry's the enemy of photogrammetry. You can't seem to get the... Oh, ADB can be a problem. You might need to reinstall ADB, which is Android Device Bridge. I have found that to be a problem sometimes. If your ADB isn't installed properly on Windows, it doesn't always recognize your phone being plugged in. I remember correctly from doing Android dev stuff. Samsung Galaxy phones are the best in class for phone cameras. I like them. They're expensive, but yeah, they're nice. I get over myself. This is just too much. Okay, the only thing besides maybe dirt would be, let's move all this to do maybe spots on the arms or stripes. Stripes could be really interesting. Okay. Are stripes right? Am I going too far? Check the Android settings. You might need to switch the device mode. Yeah, that's a good point too. Should be an option appearing on your notifications menu when you pull it down to choose. I mean, it definitely should. Just charge. I mean, it is a good security standard. I think would stripes be best if they just kind of like erupted from here? Because we could do position, RGB split. And break the left. I don't know. Let's just try it. I just want to push it in and see what it does. I think we can do this with an add sub. Go up and down. Okay, all right, we're getting close to a stripe. And curves. Maybe like that. Oh, thanks for the hug, Stone. I appreciate it. Let's do some emote only. Sure, why not? One moment, let me grab the dashboard. Stretch. And go. Happy 420 emote only until 422. Like an old man trying to find things in this phone menu. And yeah, I totally understand. Totally get you. I did emote only and all of a sudden my music's gone. You just need this one. Kind of stripey. You know what? Probably just doing it the dumb way. Yo, Robotech. And emote only chat is concluded. Thank you, Tony, for putting chat in chat jail. Why did text work for you? I wonder. I don't know. That's a good question. Not complaining. Seriously. I wonder why, though. It couldn't be a VIP thing, right? Hi, Yag. How are you? What are you up to today? AK Virtual Cam. Ooh, what is this technology? A direct show filter in Windows. I mean, I guess could it show less information about what it is, what it does? Features: supports emulated camera controls in capture devices. Configurable default picture in case no signal, no input signal. Okay. It looks like it's just brightness, contrast, saturation. You could zoom? Waking up? It sounds good. Okay, wait, where did my music go though? Did I hit an album track? Did my headphones die? That was it. And I need new headphones. Okay. What if we want to do this completely differently? I'd like something that nests though, if we can manage. Closer. Okay, and then can we just keep linking these? Sort of. Something where it shouldn't be halves, it should be thirds. And 6, 6. Am I dumb? Is it just supposed to be more sinusoidal? Where we start and end on a half? Yeah, maybe that is it. Because nothing else is working. That last one's better. Only thing you find is something called mobile data off. You tried turning it on and nothing happened. Maybe you have to fiddle with it more. Yeah, that's not quite it. Mobile data, I think, is being able to pull any sort of like web data instead of Wi-Fi going from cell tower. It helps with your data rates, I think. Why can't phones be more like PCs? A really good point. I saw a meme that like the new USB-C port on iPhones means that people can plug in USB-C keyboards and can, you know, type code into their tiny phone screen. But I'm like, what IDE runs in a phone? I doubt you could get Xcode running in that. And again, that might just be shots fired. Sorry, not sorry. Because money. Yeah, that's probably the reason. Weird. So weird. But it might be better. It's like how many do I need? That one seems like it's too much. A little extra. Different ecosystems, more money? Kinda. Do you think they're in collusion? All the big phone manufacturers? Android? iOS? There's a Windows phone? There used to be. Is there still a Windows phone? I have no idea. No, there used to be one though. How even do they need to be? Hmm. I don't get why I can't get the belly. Why is that going to be a problem forever and ever? The double stripe. I'll figure it out someday. With each other, you doubt it? You mean Android is still way more open than iOS, of course, but everyone wants to look people into the ecosystem even more than others? Yeah. I don't disagree. I just wouldn't be surprised if they created kind of like a two solution system because they know it's so easy to keep people locked into one or the other of a two solution system. Anti-cell phone life? Yeah, I am the same way, Pixel. On the bus, I like to look at the nature out the windows. There's been a couple of phone games that I like, but I try not to get too addicted because sitting on the couch with a big screen in front of me playing something cool, and I'm somehow stuck on the minimum effort cartoon graphics on the cheaply made phone game. Weird. Wait a second, Windows 10 can install on your phone. Are you pulling a leg? Your battery turned into a ball of flames? Yeah, they do that on their own, actually. Epic layoffs today? Nvidia got France offices raided? Wait, really? The hell is happening this month? Exactly. Wait, really? Like Epic is now in flames as well? Laying off 830 employees. I mean, that was the first red flag for me from Unity, was that they were firing people that they hired to make the engine like AAA compatible, which would have given them money. And then they can those people, and it's like, where are you getting your money? And then the new Unity news rolls out, and it's like, oh yeah, obviously, of course, bleed the people. And now it's like, where's this gonna come? This is gonna be more dark patterns for Fortnite users, right? Because they make more money from the dark patterns than the fines for using them. Once tried to install a custom OS on a brand new 700 money phone of a friend. How did that turn out? One single checkbox that you toggled wrong, a very expensive learning experience. Oof. Wait, did you brick it? That's sad. Yeah, it's kind of scary to jailbreak things. 16% laid off, and they sold Bandcamp. They sold Bandcamp to who? Hopefully not someone like publicly traded. Bricked big time? Oh no. To Song Tratter. I know Song Tratter. Largest music licensing platform in the world. A lot of subsidiaries. I don't know. I need to look into it. I don't know. Maybe that could be good. I don't know what they were doing with it anyway. that. Maybe a little multi-directional warp with like dirt. Give me some dirt. 3 is a good one. Okay, maybe not dirt. That could be worse. Alright, I don't know if I love them. To be honest. Whatever, it's done. I think. Is there anything else we can think of? Maybe cheat in subsurface scattering. The first and only one though? You installed quite a few custom versions on Android, different phones in your life. I've definitely jailbroken a phone. It went, and it was fine. But yeah, I remember it having precautions and stuff. Okay, then we change the hue a little. Saturate. Lighten a bit. We could do more than that, but that's okay for now. Give that crock some warmth. Sorry, people, buy a tablet with Windows 10 and a cell phone chip. Not a terrible idea. I don't think I ever want a tablet that already has an OS. I think I'd always want like a laptop and a tablet situation. Just because if I like my tablet, I don't want to switch that out, and you need to update. I don't know, every few years for your laptop. You want a Star Trek communicator for a phone? Have it connect to your computer? That thing would work for you. That would be kind of cool. I heard that the Star Trek communicator was one of the inspirations behind flip phones. Wait a second, when we did the tail, did we add extra roughness? We did. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, I have to stop fussing. This is good. Perfect. Export. Gator textures. Are TIFF smaller? What's the small one again? TIFF, everything. Except this. This should also be RGB. Oh, but wait. Are you normal? And then I can't move it, and when I change, I'm going to close this, all of my settings are going to be gone. There are some little things that are really, really annoying. Normal, listen to output. Oh. Seems cool. They do seem cool, but again, anything that has some sort of compute power to it, like when it gets old, everything else attached to it is also, you know, some level of obsolete. So I'd rather have the tablet, which you could always connect to something and use, versus the tablet PC, which at some point you're like, it's just a more expensive version of a laptop that, yeah, ages quickly, because usually they make sacrifices to get, you know, all of the hardware into a form factor that is good to draw on. I don't know, it's a give and take. I think this is almost everything. So let's do the export. And there's one more thing I can think of, which is, so we have no metal, but we still need to do a metallic fusion kind of thing for, well, for Unity. Who knows how long this will be my workflow. RIP Unity. Which, I can't say anything. I have a gut feeling that there will be more Unity news as well. Found a letter Tim Sweeney wrote to his employees about the layoffs. At the end, they mentioned Project Liberty. They're in some fight versus Apple and Google. Yes, so they definitely are. So if they're like, hey, sorry, we have to lay everyone off because we're in our protracted legal battle, you know, to make a half-assed game store platform equal footing with established, well-functioning stores. I don't know. Yeah, they're hemorrhaging money. You also take money from them every Thursday when you get their free game, because they actually pay developers for those. That's not like some weird deal where they, you know, steal money, or like they pay a lot of money for the weekly free games. So it's kind of sad that they did all of this in a very kind of mustachy, twirly kind of business way to try and steal some attention and market capital from like Steam, which has been servicing us really well. And just throwing money to do that. And now all that money throwing is actually turning into people losing their jobs, and it's a lot. Sad. Business, even if you're not publicly traded, you're still very liable to it just be evil, you know? No guarantees in this world. Okay, then black, because no metal. Okay, I want smoothness or glossiness, so this will be metallic F. I should really stud these arms a bit, but it wouldn't be the worst thing to come back to. I say, the copium is strong. Okay, now if we try them in Maya, we also have to take with a grain of salt that we won't be able to update them afterwards. Because Arnold is controlling. Not raw, yes, raw. It's supposed to be RGB. Okay, I think it's good. We should have Maya open already. I sort of prepared for one thing today. Now we get our Gator. Where'd I put it? That's the one. Never phone. Surface. I'll set up the textures first because I spent so much time on it. Fine. Gator rigged? Not quite yet. Yeah, we'll see how far we can get with that. Once we set up materials, which shouldn't take too long. Okay, so I don't know if we need AO exactly. Okay. Boom, color in. Go grimy, thanks for the raid. Oh, Gav. Thought it was grimy. I wasn't even looking. Sorry. Gav, what's up? How was your stream? Hope it was great. I'm gonna put some bones in a Gator. It's got looking kind of okay. We didn't do eyes yet. What's a Gator eye look like? Oh, why can't I even tell? Okay, there's a little there. You know what, we'll come back. We'll come back for the eyes. We're gonna move on. Rigging's better. Gonna give up on your phone so you can join Starfleet? That sounds good. So I'm sure those communicators, you know, you have to work for them. Do they only go to communications officers? You probably only go to away team, right? I'm good, Gav. Not too shabby. Yeah, happy to have this looking halfway decent. Just a little bit more. I don't know if we want to do height right away. But normal's like the most important, so let's do that one. Nor I think it needs that other office luminance. And this the one weird thing. Arnold's don't flip R. So Gav, how was your stream? What were you up to? Yo, Ezekiel Dev, what are you up to? Hi there. We're moving forward with our Gator. Slowly gonna do some rigging today. Because I think we finished the texture, at least for now. We might go back and put some studs on the arms or something, but I only have so much patience. Okay, roughness is gonna be alpha into specular roughness. Blasphemous 2? Sorry? Hey, Norris. Blasphemous 2, that's cool. Are you getting close to the end? Or is it a lot longer than the first? You just won Best Gaming Tech Startup of Norway today? Hey, congratulations. Wait, we can get claps for that. Yep, that's impressive. Congrats. Ooh, Blasphemous 2 is a bit longer. That's promising. Though, yeah, the size of the maps in a Metroidvania can sometimes be oppressive. A wild day? Oh, I'm sure. That is cool. Does that... I'm sure it comes with all sorts of accolades. We have a lot of things going on. Company on the rise. We'll throw some subsurface scattering in. Something like that. Now what am I missing? Ambient occlusion only if we need to multiply it by the specularity. Yeah, that might be something I actually do in Substance Designer. It can't really hurt. So no metalness, but we don't need metalness. Okay, that should be good. Unless we want to do height. Do this, input, output. This, we could do displacement material. Displacement. I don't know if we need this. Delete that. Yeah, it goes in the tangent. And then we use the displacement itself for how far? No, I think I got that backwards. Delete that. Alpha goes into displacement scale is how big it is. And then usually we're in tangent space. And this just needs to get set to height. Okay, that's initially set up. I could throw a quick skybox in. See how that looks. If you look online, you can see the maps of both games. Ooh, that sounds like a good time investment. Let's see, Blasphemous. It's a big map. It's hard to find like a side-by-side comparison. But like if you look at, let's see, look at this one, it's like pretty big. Oh, but it's stretched a bit. Not too bad. So that's one. Let's see what two. Okay, it is hard to find the 2 versus 1. That's 2 and let's see, so that's like 1. It looks kind of smaller. And maybe there's some more areas in the middle. One just gets wider. I should try Blasphemous. Be back later? Alright, enjoy. I'm sure the whole studio's partying. Okay, but you look bad though. Alright, wait, if we hide the sky dome, we don't need no sky dome. Let's create a light, like a spotlight. Oh, is it also huge? A big. Usually kind of want it to fit onto the grid. Okay, let's try it with just a rim light. One's bigger and 2 is a little smaller, but there's a lot to go back to. Okay, so when you get more powers and you go back to those areas, that's pretty cool. As long as, can you, I hope it's not spoilers, can you fast travel? I know the first one you could. Quadratic, and then Much exposed. Much intense. Show me a Gator. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, so the subsurface scattering is a bit too high. Okay, like a lot less. So you can unlock it if you find some sisters in a hidden area of the map. Oh, that's such a pain in the butt. Something they should give you. I feel like all Metroidvanias can really suffer from being a real pain in the butt that way. Like, I get you want to go back to areas, but I think it's more exciting to see that there's an area that you want to go back to than actually having to navigate back to it manually. But that is cool. I was watching someone that didn't find the fast travel until like way late into the game. Could try setting the scale subsurface scattering to 0.135 set to random walk. 2 if that's an AI standard shader. So it should be the regular standard shader. I don't think it's too bad, but I'm already at 0.05. And I think I'm looking for lower. And then, wait, where is random walk? I guess random walk is the AI one, right? Settings that Chris Costa uses, but it's for real world scale. Yeah, I'm not bothering with all that. I don't need this to actually look great because this isn't the final place to put it. This is just a step before we go back to Unity. Or whatever engine. Hang out early today? Time for some audiobook and chill? Sounds good. Enjoy your book. Talk to you soon. Yeah, I am on a different shade. The AI one isn't bad. But it doesn't leave Maya, where the standard shader does bring a lot of the correct channels over. So I kind of swapped over to this, even though it's less precise. What do I think of Sony CEO leave and changing? Ooh, I didn't hear about this, but I think that's good because ever since the PS3, like PS3 was really good, but after that generation, PS4 and PS5, are kind of not as great. But who knows? It might be one of those things where he was in charge of both of them and he's already been kind of like pushed to the side, and that's why he's leaving, because he is realizing that the product's not what he wants it to be. And sometimes you can't make the product what you want it to be, even if you're the head. I guess, yeah, after 28 years. I might be depressed enough with everything going on to actually like want to not be CEO of a major game company right now. Jim Ryan thanks to the PlayStation community as he announces his plans to retire from Sony Interactive Entertainment in March. Oh wait, Jim Ryan. I'm seeing that Kenichiro Yoshida is the one stepping down. Why am I getting mixed signals? Interesting. I'm so confused now. But okay, so I guess if it's him, I don't know. I'll read the articles because usually the articles are like he was responsible for this, this, and this, and I can be like, oh yeah, that was good, or just it's all trash. Good thing he's going. You got it wrong. That's fine. But also, let's see. Make sure I'm not about to dox myself, which I don't think I am. So when I put in Sony CEO, I get Kenichiro Yoshida, and then you get this whole thing. Work closely with this person, and you're like, okay, retire after 28 years, and you can easily just like leave out the Jim Ryan part. But of course, he is the first one to pop up, so you're like, okay. If you're more into pictures than words, then you might also be mistaken. You messed up a lot of things. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, like I said, PS3 might have been the greatest console that I've ever used. But yeah, everything Sony's been questionable after that. Okay, anyway, let's... be done with rendering for now. That's a thing, and yeah, subsurface scattering is way too high, and I should probably vary it a little bit. I wonder if the bony parts have less. Let's try and do a rig. Lots of changes going on? Yeah, seriously. Tried to fight Xbox for to stop getting Activision, but it failed. I don't disagree with that, actually. I also think, like many of the people that play games and actually interact with this industry, think that it's going to be horrible that there's less companies. Especially because Microsoft is so inclined to just like buy companies and close them. Like he's kind of the end of good things, or Microsoft is like the end of good things. So I get that. I think Sony, the only real complaint, besides me hating on the consoles and the operating system, is like the exclusivity. Oh, so you tried to block Xbox, but Xbox wanted it for King? For mobile. Yeah, King's huge. And yet, how... King and Zynga, if Zynga even still exists, they do have like a mobile monopoly. Not a lot of mobile competition going on. Let's get into mobile gaming, but mobile gaming is such bud. It's such trash. I don't know. I guess you can compete with Nintendo, which you can get any of the diehard fans to do anything, you know, that's not Switch related, then, you know, you have a chance. But I don't know about that even. I have no love for the Switch whatsoever. Don't love Nintendo. Don't know what game I would ever want to actually play that they've made. Not that everything's terrible, but like Metroid's cool, but then I see people play it, I'm like, oh, this looks tedious to play. Apple is getting into mobile gaming? I mean, yeah, Apple's kind of been there. Apple is getting into VR stuff at the wrong time, which I find really amusing. Like imagine, you know, announcing a VR headset and then you're partnering with Unity as the way that developers get to make experiences, and then Unity just lights itself on fire. It's like, good luck. Okay, this looks weird. Why is this all the way down here? Is that really tail? Oh, you mean with their new phone? Interesting. Wait, do they have new games that they're pushing? Why do I feel like this is all backwards? Maybe stick it like that. I don't know, we'll play with it. Spines can be tricky. It's too bad. I actually kind of liked the look of the new Apple headset. A lot of people were laughing about it. Looks comfortable. I have to see, you know? None of these things can just be like a known thing before you actually put it into the wild and have people using it. put this backwards. It's not right either. It's all back. How did I even get here? Gotta head out. Talk to you guys later, Pixel. Have fun with your C++. Hope it works out. Okay, wait. This should be fine. Not gonna second guess this time. Quad locators. Apple is so lost. They should invest like 100 billion into reviving Steve Jobs' corpse. Oh, that'd be great. I'd love that. I know he wasn't the most popular among lots of people, but I think he was maybe my favorite thing about Apple. Noting that I've never really liked Apple, but yeah, when he left, it was like there's even less reason to Apple. It's all just turning to crap. iPhone's rotting away. No real design decisions. You think Steve Jobs would have liked a notch? He would not have stood for that. You want a mobile phone that doesn't lose battery really quickly? Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, if they could just increase the battery and stop doing, you know, all the other stuff. Like, I don't need camera that can take pictures of space. I just don't. Stop trying to sell that to me. It's expensive. What? Was there always a thing there? What is this point here? Why is that not around her? Man, it's all late to find that. Oh well, it is what it is. So that's where the tail goes. That's the pelvis. Or do we shift both of them up? Okay, so that's jaw tip. That we'll have to play around with. We'll try. We just need to get a rig in. Wish a company would make a better battery. I think batteries are like something everyone wants. Every industry needs better batteries. We need a real breakthrough. Same danger? I'm glad, Toast. How do we make the next Apple? Without, stepping on the underlings and creating a ladder out of humans to make our way to the top. Well, you get that lawn care app done, and then we'll turn that into a bigger thing. I'm already lumping myself onto it. The shine's kind of there. Get right in the forearm. I like it. What did I do? What are you supposed to be? Like a clavicle. If we're gonna do a clavicle. That makes you the shoulder? How did I do this wrong? Oh, I see. Okay. I think they're not going to do that, so they push out mobile every month and year. Soon it's going to be mobile a week if they made up their mind. Make a battery worse, yeah. If a company had their way, yes. I'm happy that we're finally getting laws for right to repair. How messed up is that we can buy an object and then we can't even open it and fix it when it breaks? Okay, not too bad. Now if we grab the locators and the gator. Okay, front legs don't quite touch the ground. Perfect. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Okay, those will be backwards, but that's fine. This, I think, has to be pelvis. Which means shift all this up. Okay, cool. Those are tail. And the only thing we're missing is arm. Okay, that's arm. Love it so much. I'm glad. Yeah, I don't know how I'm ever gonna one up that one. So I'm gonna do some very lame ones going forward. I want to do one just for ear because I have some slots I don't think anyone's ever gonna use. So I just gonna have like a goblin ear, I think. So that way when I say hi to ear, I can have a special emote just for him. Right? What do you do with those? Like, I don't expect anyone to actually pay such ridiculous amounts to get an emote unlocked. I guess it's a permanent unlock, but I could change it to be whatever, whenever I want. And whatever you paid for that emote, it's now a new emote. That seems like a weird system, but capitalists gonna capitalize. Okay, I don't think we need too much more than that. We'll get the fingers done later. Okay, let's see if that works. rings. Yeah, let's try it. Might be off by a bit. This might be a little bit off. I'll take it. And okay, save. Okay, we might put those under a clavicle, because it's kind of weird having no clavicle on the front. Okay, that should be good for a head. Alright, save this and then we'll throw an arm in, test by the whole thing. So I think we do want a ribbon arm for this. Did it wrong. Okay, so we need one for a clavicle. I don't know, finding the right place for it's a little bit odd. Rigging already? I've been waiting. I've been anticipating this rig for a long time now. I might go back and do some other texture bits here and there, but yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, I mean, I made all these tools to rig. Like, I'm always anxious to do it. And it takes forever. I already think there's a flipped elbow. Like, I should probably create an alternate function instead of opening it up and rejigging the code every time. Okay, give me a second. Let's try and find arm. Yeah, that's dope. The one line I need to automate a little bit more. My laziness is killing me. I must just be comparing the wrong vectors. Good? Okay, so we'll have everything but hands. We'll definitely get hands done next time. I don't want to go over too much today. Alright, clean up. Grab. Oh, we need to grab skinnable joints from a select root. Because that one's special. Joints, root. Skinnable joints, that's fine. Grab the Gator and just test rig, test bind. Okay, yeah, it works. I'm sure there's some weird bits about it, but we'll find those. We'll hunt them down. We'll smooth them out. Okay, that we need to paint. Grimey's gonna call it quits? I was gonna call it quits. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, jaw placement may be a little subpar. Oh, then again, if we go to the actual jaw. Question is, will the jaw actually close correctly? Dipping early, bye Danger, bye Yag. To see you soon, somewhere, I'm sure. Have a good day. It's a good question, Yag. Are you gonna stream? Okay. Tagged from all sides. Sorry, Yag. Sorry. We just want to support you. Okay, yeah. Gator jaw looks dumb. We have to work on that one. Okay, maybe when we get a tail in, that won't be as bad. It's a movement. Make it lower though. And everything can go further. We'll clean up, but it's not as it could be. Just want to see what it's like if we lay it down. Okay, a little weird. To figure out why that stretches, but the back looks a lot better that way. That's weird. Some smoothing we gotta do. Sure, we can just, like, you know, flash some gang signs or something and then have some magic come out and it'll be all good. I think if there's anything else we should be looking at, head control. Okay, good. What about neck mid? So we need the top of the neck to do. That's head. You should rotate and see. Start to 555. Let's hit up Grimy. Thanks everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you, my lurkers, my chatters, my VOD watchers. Thank you, Gav, for the raid. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you tomorrow between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when we'll be back with the rest of this rigging and some animating. And yeah. Hope everyone has a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, Discord. You can find out when I go live in the Discord if you need updates, that kind of stuff. Anyway, see you later. Bye-bye.